Hello everyone, this is Michael Odhiambo from Dual Podcast, and today we are here for the youths. There are some people always talking about youths being left behind. For us, as we start this new year, this 2026 January, and as we start it with this energy, we will be for everyone. So Dual Podcast is a platform for everyone, depending on which type of the talent that you have. And we always have a space for whatever skill and whatever content you have. And today I'm here with a guest who is usually sometimes also the host, handling some other topics. But today, being that she's gifted with skills and also she has the knowledge about the mental health, both in children and elderly people, we have her today to dispense the wisdom and knowledge. So before I introduce her, Happy New Year. And as we'll be having this conversation, kindly send the comments, the questions you want her to handle, and also interact, just share the live, and also share the content we have with other people who cannot manage to watch us now, but for later references. Welcome to the show, and I'm sorry I won't introduce your name. You'll just say yourself.
Okay. I am Dr. Margaret Makanyengo. Of course, I have an art name but I'll talk about it later as Auntie Maggie. But I'm Dr. Margaret Makanyengo, a consultant psychiatrist, and I'm happy. Oh, Happy New Year, by the way, viewers. I'm happy to talk today on this podcast.
Okay, thank you so much, by the way, and I'm humbled to have you here, and I know even them, they are so happy to see you on the answering side. They're used to you questioning.
The one questioning. That is funny.
Okay, yeah. So I understand that you are the founder of Peponi Wellness Center in Westland. Is it in Westlands?
Yeah.
So maybe you can tell us more about that, then we proceed.
Oh yeah. It used to be Oasis Mental Health Hospital, but now we've changed it to Peponi Road Wellness Center. This is a facility that admits patients or attends to patients with mental illness. We founded it in 2017. Actually, I got a team of doctors. We're quite a number of about over 40 and mental health workers to come together and actually put up this facility in Westlands, because we realized there was shortage of a facility, a mental health facility where you can get holistic care. You know, care is not just medicine. It's therapy, it's counseling, it's music, it's occupational therapy, it's all round. So what we do, we offer holistic care. So we decided just to put up our own place. So I'm one of the directors, and that's where I do my practice, my private practice.
Okay, thank you for that. But there are some, maybe they don't know the term mental health. Mm-hmm. Maybe you can help them define. Maybe you can define it for them. Mental health.
Yeah, mental health is really the well-being, our well-being, in being able to cope with stress, in being able to socialize and interact with people, in being able to be productive. You know, when you're productive and you're interacting with people and you can cope with daily stress, then we have a mental well-being. That is called now mental health. Yeah, that is really what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, but where you're not able to do that, then you know now we're having mental health disorder problem. Yeah.
Okay, so what are the challenges that youths are facing, the mental health challenges that the youths are facing in today's life?
Okay, I must say, you know, I look at the days we were youths, and then I'm looking at the youths now, and I feel there are a lot more pressures the youths nowadays are facing than us when we were youth. One, the major thing now, there's lots of unemployment, you know, and nowadays you come from campus, you come from college, and already people are looking to employ you. And we had to complain because we were given only 1 week after doing medicine. 1 week, then we were to report to our hospitals, and we were complaining. But right now, you do your medicine, you do your even to do internship is a problem. Unemployment, in all sectors, not just medicine, even other degree courses, business administration, even law, and we know so many people who are qualified and unemployed. And then, so that is creating a challenge of just having nothing to do. You don't have a source of income. You don't know, and you can't do much if you're a young person without money. You can't keep asking your parents for money. Mm. So we are having a lot of youth coming. They're clashing with their parents, and they disagree. And we want money. They don't want this, that. So they end up rebelling. Others get into drugs. Others become rebellious because the parents also don't understand them. So those are some of the common problems we have. Then addiction to so many things. Addiction is not just to alcohol and drugs, cannabis and e-kuber and these other things. Addiction is also to the internet, to the social media. And that is creating a big problem in our society. Where you find a youth from morning, he's just on the phone the whole day. They lock themselves in the room. They're not interacting with their families. And we've had parents coming and saying that even breakfast, they don't come in and sit. They have breakfast on their own. They become withdrawn, irritable, and focusing more on the social media. So that somebody cannot even wake up, make his bed, help to prepare breakfast, clean his things, go and do some exercise or errands. That's not happening. So a lot of youth are like enslaved, and that also brings problem in relationships and even in their own development. Because who wants to, if you're going to look for a job, who will employ somebody who, the minute you're employed, you're just on the phone. Employers expect somebody employed to be at least focused, concentrating, and but not on the phone. So there are so many, I cannot even mention them all now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's so sad that the number of mental issues are really increasing, and it doesn't choose whether you're poor or rich. How do you handle the traffic of maybe patients and also referrals, all of that?
The referrals will come, some from rich families, some from poor families, and we don't discriminate. No matter where you come from, we'll handle you the same way. We'll receive you well, we'll take history. Sometimes the problem is even the parents, and I must say quite a number of problems come also from rich parents, where we find some traffic coming in. The child is spoiled from the beginning. What do you want? Don't work, because we have 2 housemaids, 2 workers. So you find kids being raised, they don't work, they are rude, and the parents tend to protect them. So we get a variety of interesting cases when we come with this diverse traffic coming to see us. And just like the poor also have their issues, and but we handle them the same.
Okay. Let me just take some comments from the viewers. For example, somebody is saying, you've mentioned some of the causes, but you've mentioned some of the causes. Can you explain more? Because I have a kid in my house who have some such characters. So causes. Maybe causes somebody, is it just this sleeping? Maybe he was active or she was active, but in 3-4 days they tend to be into themselves. And does that really mean that they have been affected, or can the parent's action, maybe for example, correct, maybe you've left the child for a long time without cautioning them, then once in a while, you've just cautioned them, they go to their bedroom, they don't want to eat whatever you've prepared. Tell us more about this.
It depends on the upbringing of the child. If the child was brought up spoiled, you can do anything you want, like a lot of our parents are doing. You can use your phone as much as you want, check whatever site you want. Then such children become very, very difficult. You cannot instruct them to do ABC. They can get angry and react and lock themselves in the room. So discipline must be maintained irrespective of how well off you are or whatever you are. Children have to obey. They have to have discipline, and also just discipline. You can't be on the phone. There are times you have to help in the house. There are times you have to study. There are times you have to do exercise and etc. Now, how will you know when somebody is sick? They change. Somebody, you see, like Mike, I know you're talkative, you joke, you smile, but now if today I come and find you not talking to me the whole day, not smiling, and I know something's wrong. Okay, one day may not be bad enough, but day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, you're still not talking, you're not eating, you're not listening to the songs you enjoy, then I know we are dealing with an issue. So change of character of your friend, your kids, your colleagues, your sibling, or even your parents, change of character, talking to yourself, bizarre behavior, somebody's gesturing a funny way, you can know this is not normal. So when that continues and then it's a red flag, then you have to actually seek help. We are our brother's keeper. We are our brother's keeper. Don't just ignore them or laugh or move away. Do something about it.
Okay, for example, now in the church, we always have youth conventions. We have youth meetings. So somebody who is, sometimes when people do pray, others don't close their eyes. But at some point...
How do you know? Mike, maybe your eyes are also open and you're seeing. So your eyes could also be open.
No. Okay. So some, they do not close the eyes. But after some period, when it comes to nearing exams, you see these people, they even kneel down. They pray for 2 weeks. Is that a mental issue?
No, Mike, it's a natural issue. All of us, we are like that. There are times you're so comfortable, you're relaxed, and maybe you're not as spiritual as you should be. You know that when you're praying, you have to really focus on God, yeah? But sometimes... maybe we fluctuate. That is human nature. Yeah, I'm sure even the most spiritual person sometimes fluctuates. Also, sometimes you relax, but when things are bad, when there's a lot of stress, like exams, maybe you're going to lose your job, or maybe there's a crisis somewhere, then you pray, you live and fast, you live and speak in tongues. That is human nature.
Okay.
But it's not necessarily mental illness.
Okay.
Not really.
Now on the effects. Okay. For those who do not close their eyes, it was not intentional. I'm sorry.
Your eyes were open, so you're one of them.
Okay, so I think mental health, it just has the negative impact. Or is there any positive one? Maybe.
Mental health, when you have good mental health, then that is very positive. The question is, how do we have maintain good mental health? It's usually management of stress, early identification of stress and management. If we manage our stress well, then our mental health will be good. So stress management, that's where it starts. By the way, there's a saying that everybody is mental. I've never seen a perfect person, but most people cope with the stress on a daily basis. But where now the stress is too much, some people are resilient. They can cope quite well, and depending also on their upbringing, and depending on their nature, your character.
Yeah.
You can inherit a weak character or a sensitive character from your parents. So you might find a grandfather had depression, the father had depression, even you also have depression. So generally when there's a small stress, gonna break down. So there's the genetic aspect of inheritance, So the good thing is that if you can focus on managing your stress well, and know your character, know yourself, know your weaknesses and strengths, then you'll be a better person in terms of dealing with your mental health. But if you can't manage your stress and you don't know who you are, it's good we know our personalities. Who are we? What's our weakness? What is our strength? What some people are short-tempered, they are following like their uncles and all. So you have to know your weaknesses and strength and then know how to handle yourself. And then you need to have a work-life balance. Just be healthy, eat healthy, do exercise, take enough food, listen to good music, have a break, don't overwork. Our lifestyle should be well balanced so that we don't have stress, so that we are able to be mentally healthier.
Yeah, so then some of the negative effects, but thank you for educating us on the importance of maintaining good mental health. So the negative, these effects that comes with the bad mental health.
Yeah.
Some of them, the effects, especially on the individual, then on the family now.
Yeah. When you have bad mental health, you will not perform, you might not do your work, you will not go to school, you will not interact with your family well, and the society will be affected because you will not be productive. Your workplace, I'm handling clients who even, now the bosses don't know what to do. They're even calling me and asking, now, how do we handle this client? He is working in a very important department. Now our work is standing, So you find it affects even the impact of the work and the productivity in general. And so bad mental health affects everybody. So what we need to know is once you take care of yourself and the people around you, then your things are likely to go well. You're likely to be more productive and you get more results, yeah? Yeah. So it impacts. And family, we have a lot of problems in the family. Sometimes a lot of the marriages and divorce and married to conflict, when they come to us, when we interview them, we discover kumbe one person has a mental issue. One person is a drunkard. Drinking and alcoholism is a common factor. Depression is also a common factor. And then also upbringing. Many people are violent or very difficult because they have been raised in a family where the parents were like that, so they copy. So copying bad may make you develop mental illness, and then your kids get stressed and become our clients because you are so harsh, you beat them up, you had no time for them the way your parents were to you. That's very interesting, yeah?
Yeah.
So those are some of the factors that we have to be aware of.
Okay.
Yes. So if we take care of ourselves, we take care of our families, our kids will do the same. Yeah, and mental health issues will go down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, by the way. And thanks to those who are following. We really appreciate. My director is telling me that there are comments flowing and likes. That's very nice. I really appreciate you for that, and always welcome when we're doing this. At least you are learning something. I know that is something new or something maybe you might have known before, but now you get it clearly from the source. These are an expert in mental health issue. So if you have a person, you think this person has the trauma or has this depression, kindly just take an action. Take an action before. If you don't take an action, by the way, I think you will be the one suffering more than even that person, because suppose he or she is your child, this person is suffering from depression or mental issue. Sometimes you just find your TV broken down, and there is no reason for that. True. I think you can tell us more about that there.
No, when you are sick, you're destructive. I recently got a client who the parents complain, anything electrical in the house, he dismantles. Like if he got this now, he would have opened this microphone, and the TV dismantles everything. So now they are defeated on what to do. Yeah. So it's really true. Mental health can cause a lot of distraction and violence, agitation. The worst case is homicide. They're those who are mentally ill who will kill others or kill themselves because they are delusion. They believe that this person is after me. Yeah. It's called paranoia. So paranoia is one of the common symptoms that are quite serious in mentally ill patients, where you think somebody is after you, someone wants to kill you. So you're literally running away all the time, and from imaginary, people. And whenever you just see people talking on the street, they are talking about you. So those are just some of the symptoms we have to deal with,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a question asked here. Number 1, what are 3 practical things youths can do today to protect their mental health? Then number 2, what advice do you have for parents who feel overwhelmed? That's number 2. Then number 3, where can someone seek help if they can't afford private mental health care?
Okay.
I think after this we'll just wind up because mental health is a big topic. We'll come again next time, but let's handle these 3 questions. Number 1 was what are 3 practical things youths can do today to protect their mental health?
Yeah, first of all is get engaged in activities that are good, that are useful. We know that you may be unemployed, or even if when you're employed, make sure you have time to do active, good things. Because doctors have found that people who do good things, it could be helping in a community or football or some, kind of activities that help people have better mental health. So it looks like the act of giving or the act of helping or contributing to something has a way of just protecting you. So get engaged, and then it starts from home. I mean, there are youths at home who will do nothing, yet there are youths who are very responsible. So get involved at home and get involved outside. Then number 2, avoid when you're on social media. One thing about our youths, they are creative, they are brilliant. A lot of people are saying, what is it that you can? I was in South Africa. I did some work in South Africa, and they were asking, what do you guys eat? You're so clever. They found the Kenyans very clever and creative. Our youths are creative. Many of them are clever and creative. So that creativity is good, especially if it can be used in a productive way to come up with something that can be a source of revenue, or even just something that creativity tends to improve mental health. And then basically avoid bad sites, negative company, because our social media, our internet is full of good things and bad things, and there are some things that are so destructive. And then so you have to really select, have your values and prioritize what are the kind of things you should see and you should not see. Violence and pornography and some of the stuff that some youths will sleep at 3 a.m. watching, we've noticed have a negative impact on the brain, because and actually doctors have shown the brain actually changing in its structure when people watch much violence, and they get depression and suicide, and then they lack sleep. So lacking sleep is one recipe to mental illness. We should have enough sleep, watch good sites, contribute to society, engage in creative activities, and try to do something good, even if it's once a month or once a week, and do good or contribute to society. It could be at home, it could be the neighbor, it could be friends, or a local orphanage or something. And then, funnily enough, opportunities open. And you get an opportunity. It's like a blessing comes in and you find something to do. And somebody identifies you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You people, you are really learning. You are learning. And just one final one. Where can somebody find private who can't afford private?
We have one of our hospitals. We do have some institutions who have offer free counselors. A lot of churches I know, for example, there are churches who have counseling and it's free. Online, I think you can search and see if you can get, because nowadays online you can search and get, if it's free services you can get. Of course, in the government we have, it's not free though, Mathare Hospital, there's counseling, there's mental health care. Kenyatta Hospital, most hospitals have a counseling department, even at the county level and at the district level. Private hospitals, yes, we do have a challenge with private hospitals because they cost money. So I think you can just look for the services in the facilities, and some places there are people who offer it's called CSR opportunities or medical camps where you can actually come for screening free, and then they're able to guide.
Okay, I think we've really given much information today, but the part 2 of this scene will be again next week. But before we end, maybe you can tell us how these people can find you, and also the mental center before we end.
Okay, we are at Peponi Road. Peponi Road is in Westlife. It's about 5 minutes drive from Sarit Center. We have this facility that is again Peponi Road Wellness Center, and that's where we are every day. We have counselors, we have psychiatrists, we have a team of all manners of team who can actually help you. And that's really where I am most of the time.
Okay. Thank you. So you can check their website and you'll find more information.
We were formerly Oasis Mental Health Limited, but now Peponi Road. So at the website you can check the Oasis Mental Health. I think now we're in the process of changing our name. And be able to get information on how to contact us, our contacts, and even my contact I think is in the in my Facebook. My Facebook. Okay,
thank you. By the way, we've really enjoyed, and thank you for the information. Those who are following, really thank you, and even those who will be watching after this live, we thank you in advance. Share this with many other people. And this is Dual Podcast. It was I, Odhiambo Michael Oching, from Dual Podcast. Thank you and bye for now.
Thank you and bye-bye.